Today I am going on 3 of the biggest Minecraft servers of all time and having people in the public chats choosing what I have to edit, which I will later have to post to my TikTok account with 13,000 followers. Trust me, this gets a little out of hand. Let me explain the rules. I will be going on these 3 servers: Hypixel, The Hive, and Lemon Cloud. I don't know what the hell that is, I just found it on this website. And asking each server 3 questions. Name something or someone I should edit. Name a song for an edit, and choose a number between 1 and 4. If they choose 1, I'll make a velocity edit. If they choose 2, I'll make a story edit. If they choose 3, I'll make a thirst trap. If they choose 4, I'll make a transition edit. I really hope no one chooses 4, bro. We're now in our first server, Hypixel. For those who've never played Minecraft before, which is probably very unlikely, Hypixel is practically the biggest Minecraft server on the platform, I think, so this shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's go ahead and ask the first question. Let's see how long it takes for someone to respond.
2,000 years later.
Okay, clearly nobody has been responding yet, so let's ask again. So clearly this isn't working so far since Hypixel is very mad at me. Okay, here's what we just have to do. That didn't exactly go to plan. Okay guys, after like an hour of asking, someone finally said Jim from Friday Night Dinner. I'm genuinely thinking that these kids on Minecraft are maybe mentally ill, like slightly mentally ill. You get what I mean? Okay, I think we're gonna do someone else. Okay, this server is clearly annoyed from me, so I'm just gonna reconnect to a new one. Okay, after begging for like 2 hours, we finally got an actual character. Denji from the Chainsaw Man. Now that we have our character, time to move on to the next server so we can find our audio. Now that we're in the Hive, time to ask chat. Oh, this is a lot better than Hypixel. Somebody actually responded, but not with a song. Oh no, we got 2 of them. Another One Bites the Dust, that's a good song. Peeps in Paris, haven't heard of it. Karma Jojo C. Alright, that's just perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so it's practically down to Another One Bites the Dust or Peeps in Paris.
1 eternity later.
I genuinely can't find the song. What the heck is that? So I guess Another One Bites the Dust is what we're gonna have to do. We just have to go to one more server and ask one more question so we know what kind of edit style we're doing. So I kind of tried to go to the lemon something server, and the IP just wouldn't work no matter how hard I tried in Java and Bedrock. So we're back in Hive. Let's see how long it takes before we get a response.
12 seconds later.
Jamjar said 3. Guys, we're gonna have to make a thirst trap. It's a sad day, chat. I'm gonna have to make an anime character thirst trap with Another One Bites the Dust. We're gonna use this character, this song, and try to make a thirst trap out of it. Okay, this is gonna be a headache. I just went ahead and downloaded the song so we can make our audio. Let's go find ourselves a scene pack. I finally managed to find our scene pack. Now I guess time to get into our edit. I'm now in After Effects since we're ready to make our edit now. I'm just gonna make a new composition, make it in 4K, and we'll make it a square format. I technically couldn't find an overall scene pack, but with the page shown on screen, they provided episodes which are like scene packs, but just for the specific episodes. So I just downloaded like 3 of those. But obviously, before we import our scene pack, we want to import our audio. Now I'm just gonna like listen through the audio, find a good part. I'm not literally gonna make you watch all that, you're gonna click off. I just added in some keyframes that'll make the audio fade out. But overall, I'm so far liking how this sounds. I forgot I saved the project. Oops. Perfect. Now that we have our overall edit ready, time to import our scene. I think we can all agree that this is the most boring process when it comes to editing, cutting up the clips. I'm gonna literally transition it so I have all the clips cut up. See you in a second. Now the next step is to mark the beats. Well, normally when I make an edit, I kind of just mark the beats before I cut up the clips, so I know how much clips I need to cut up, but oh well. This is how I like mark my beats, make this thing. I'm not gonna go in detail, there's the video card right above. Time to think of it also, because I don't have a good edit intro for this, I'm gonna very much shorten out that intro. So technically the idea I have in mind here is that right here, basically the clip that's gonna come first, all the excess clips right before that, we're gonna slow it down, make it have a sort of like bad quality when it says let's go put text, and then kind of just transition out. So from here, obviously the next step is to add clips. So next we have to get some basic things out of the way, such as muting these clips, and then scaling and adjusting, which is very easy. Now I just did that, we practically have the base of our edit done with. Now it's just time to add our effects and make it look clean. So I'm going to just start by pre-composing everything. Now that is done, I'm just going to slow down the intro, add a couple effects, and make it look more intro-y, I guess. I have these two presets right here. This one. And then the bad TV. I'm honestly digging the first one more, so we're just gonna roll with that. And I'm just gonna add an adjustment layer so we could get some sort of decent black and white effect. Just kind of like that. That's perfect. Now we can move on to the transitions for these clips right here. I honestly think directional blur will look the best with this, so I'm just going to drop by directional blur preset, which I made a tutorial on right above if you would like to check that out. From here, we'll just drop it right there, and then just stretch out the keyframes so they fit. But I honestly think we could turn down that exposure down a little bit, because when we add our color correction, this is not going to look too well. Now there was this other step I kind of forgot to do, is because since our composition is in 60 FPS, if you look here, our scene pack is just in 25, that means it's going to be laggy. So to fix that, you go in here and you go to frame blending and you just make it so it looks like that, making this a lot smoother. Now let me go ahead and add that to the rest of the clips really quick. Now as you can see, the clips don't exactly finish the whole edit. There's a long, well, blackness, I guess. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But basically what we're going to do is repeat the edit. By doing that easily is we're just going to pre-compose all this. And then from there, duplicate it, put it just so it aligns. And it should repeat pretty smoothly. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and add text in the beginning, right about here. I think I'm going to put the text in lowercase, probably just make it narrow. We'll add some deep glow and drop shadow really quick. By the way, if you want those specific settings too, video card above. I'm just going to stretch out this keyframe so the text effect will look clean. I just went ahead and added some last minute audio effects. Now this edit is practically done, but there are two very important things we need to add to this edit. I'll let you guess. Okay, scrap that. You're taking too long. I'm just going to tell you. Number 1, we need a color correction. Number 2, we need a clean panning. So basically, we're going to go ahead and add our panning first. And to do that, we're just going to pre-compose our two edit comps. I just went ahead and added my own panning, which I kind of just modified a little bit. The exact tutorial for it is right above on the video card. Again. And last but not least, let's add our color correction. To do this, we have to make ourselves an adjustment layer, put it on top of our edit. From here, I'm going to go ahead and add my own personal color correction, my clear color correction, which is probably one of my favorites out of my pack. If you see yourself being interested in it, go ahead and check it out in the link in the description. Because it looks a little strong, I'm going to turn the opacity down a little bit, about 75. Now that I have finished my edit, I'm going to go ahead and add my watermark so, you know, Viva video editors don't go ahead and steal my edit. And then from there, I'm just going to render it. My spidey senses are tingling, that's going to take a little too long. Sorry that took a minute. My computer kind of blew up because of that render, and I'm currently homeless. But all that matters now is that this edit is finally done and I can finally presentate it to you. Honestly, that was a blast to make, even though I've never watched an anime in my life. Unless you consider Pokemon. And that dude's teeth is probably gonna give me nightmares. But if you had as much as fun as I did, then go ahead and like this video. This is honestly my first time doing a video like this, but I had a blast doing it. I'm totally gonna make more like it. So if you're also looking forward to that as much as I am, then you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I also just posted that edit to my TikTok account. Go ahead and check that out in the description, and might as well follow my account, because that's where all of my edits live. And I post there nearly every single day. And if you're a beginner editor, go ahead and check my editing pack in the link in the description. And if you're just a decent editor who's looking for good color correction, you can find my CC pack down there too. Okay, this intro's taking too long. Bye.